Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. This will be a general reading having a look and to draw out some messages that might be helpful for you for the upcoming month of September. Just want to thank you for being here and supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot to me, Taurus. This reading can be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for the cross watchers, this reading could be applicable as well. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, I feel like this card wants to come out. Very powerful. You've got the World card, Taurus. 9 of Wands. 5 of Cups. Okay, these 3 cards. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the Empress. Okay, some very powerful beginnings and endings to the month of September for you, Taurus. Let's jump straight in with the beautiful World card. I feel like there's a world of opportunity that's opening up potentially in the beginning of September. The World card can bring adventure. It can bring online opportunities, international prestige, the launching or the sharing of creating pursuits, launching of businesses, anything to do with the online realm, online connections, whether they're romantic, whether they're creative or professional, could potentially be coming in. You might even be inundated with a lot of international foreign people. You might be meeting someone that's from afar, or you might be opening yourself up to more culture as well. The World card can symbolize culture, cuisine, food, languages, and you're really very cultured here, and I love that the Empress comes up because she oozes culture. So I really feel there's a connection here for some of you, but some wonderful doors will open up here for you, Taurus. Don't ignore them. Could also be an earth sign that's coming in that does have an online, you might be meeting them online or has an online presence, because the Pentacles represent earth energy, fellow Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo. I want to mention the 5 of Pentacles can often point to neglect or disconnection or even financial hardship. So if that's been happening for you, the World card is bringing solidarity as indicated by the 4 angels, the 4 gospels, the 4 cherubims here. So I do feel like you're coming into solidarity or stability with money, or if you have felt somewhat neglected with an earth sign, I do feel like this is about to change. A lot of you are very cautious, okay, or hesitant, or you have your reservations about the changes that are coming into your life. It's almost like this is an energy of feeling too good to be true, because you can see the 9 of Wands very suspiciously look over to the World card here. So I feel there is a lot of doors and a lot of changes potentially coming in around you in the month of September. Some of you might not be, okay, you know, I do have a Taurus best friend, so I know sometimes with change, it's not always easy for her to accept change. She likes things the way they are. She likes routine. She likes settling into things. She likes knowing her plans. And I think for a lot of Taurians, that can throw you off a little bit. So maybe this is why the capricious energy in the form of the 9 of Wands is coming in. But it could also be a fire sign, okay? There might be a lot of opportunity opening up between you and a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, whether you work with this person, whether you're romantically involved with them, Taurus. They might be, normally fire signs tend to be quite good with change, but you might see this person, this fire sign might display, you know, they might be holding back or, you know, being hesitant towards something. So you might see this person hold back. But I love what the angel represents. It's almost like you'll be on cloud 9 here. So maybe this person is feeling a lot for you and they're just, you know, a little bit fearful about getting too attached. It could be this as well. Look, it is sitting above the 10 of Swords, which can be an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air and fire fuel each other. So I'm wondering if you have been dealing with an air sign, the Gem, Aquarius, Libra here. But it could really be there's changes. The 9 and 10 have come up. Okay, the 9 is a number of fulfillment and wisdom. The 10 is a number of completion and the new beginnings. So I do feel like an old way of life is dying for one of you. It might even be a way of thinking or a way of communicating here, Taurus. Revelations and epiphanies might also come to you during this time. This corner, though, is quite interesting. The 5 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's often a card of grieving. It's a card of loss, or it's a card of throwing yourself into something and having sadness or sorrow or pity attached to it. Now, for some of you, there might be a water sign that's struggling to move on from you because there's water under the bridge. If you have had a third-party situation, as indicated by the spilled Three of Cups here with this person, they are still grieving. If there's been a partnership, a collaboration, something where the three of you were involved and that's fallen to pieces, this person is still dwelling on it. Emotionally, they seem to be scarred or unsure about what it is that's happened between the two of you. So this is quite interesting. Look, I do want to say with the Two of Cups here, you do have a powerful union behind you, or if there has been things that have been a little bit of a struggle in a relationship, I do feel as though the two of you will come together, because these two cups indicate not only the Two of Cups twin flame union, but it indicates support and resources. So you do have support and resources, Taurus, especially, you know, the fact that you've come up as the Empress, whether you are female or not. I really feel like you are this earth queen. To me, she's an earth sign. She's got a very Venetian energy about her, you know, Taurus and Libra here. But look, for others, she's a fire sign, and that's okay too. But look, there could be a connection here. There could also be something you're very nostalgic about. Water is emotion. Water is reflection. Water is sensing something. You might be sensing that something is happening here. And I think this might have something to do with the change. You know, this is your world changing. This is also completion. But it's also you trying to let go of things, emotional attachments here, Taurus. And if it's not you, it's a water sign that's trying to let go of them as well. Because these cards, these 3 or 4 cards, especially that 5 of Pentacles, if this is you, Taurus, I feel as though you've been neglected by someone, or you've felt neglected by someone. Maybe it's in the workplace. Maybe you haven't got as much credit as you believe you deserve. Self-entitlement, prestige, praise, maybe attention from a loved one, maybe money, maybe benefits, things you believe you're deserving of. There is this sort of energy coming up around you, and it might linger towards the middle part of September. But look, it can definitely point to the financial realm. If some of you have an online business, online ventures, or if you've been supporting a partner online, or if they're at a distance, if this has been a long distance connection here as well, you might be struggling to cope with that. So anything that's, I mean, for the most part, I like that the World card sits on top of the 5 of Pentacles, because it shows maybe this is more subconscious, maybe this is what's happening underneath, but on the surface, things are actually genuinely okay. So that's something to think about here. But it's interesting that the 5 of Pentacles has come up, because it can point to finances as well. It can also point to you feeling run down. Be careful of getting too excessive with drinking or things that aren't good for your health. Okay, there could be injuries. You know, acupuncture might help you here, but there could be something that you need to change in the physical sense, health-wise. So if you've been feeling run down, you know, it might be a time of finding stability and routine with an exercise regime or something like this for some of you, not for all. There could also be an earth sign around you that feels you've neglected them. They might feel shut out from you. They feel they want something to change. There's someone that might be wanting more from you, or might be wanting something different from you in terms of your way of thinking or the communication you're delivering. Could be an air sign, because the swords represent air. But it's definitely to do with communication. Look, sometimes the 10 of Swords is seen as a betrayal. And I want to say betrayal because it's either you've been burnt or betrayed before, or someone you're dealing with has been burnt or betrayed. They've pulled a short end of the stick and they're afraid it's going to happen again. Is this that capricious energy that's coming in, that something is too good to be true, or you having your doubts or holding back for whatever reason? But things are changing, Taurus. You've got big things changing here for you. Your world is changing. Life as you know it is changing. There's foreign shores, exotic lands that loom in the distance for some of you. It could definitely be travel plans or the opportunity to travel abroad. You'll have a marvelous time. You might even have a romantic connection or an affair even. But some of you do have, the darkness is lifting, okay? So something new is dawning. There's something in the works here, Taurus, and I know you feel big changes are coming, or you know deep down in the subconscious mind, through your intuition, through your emotions, you know that something big is brewing here for you. And I think you'll be ready to accept these changes when they do make their way to you. But look, it could also be an energy of if you've been, I feel like there's a lot of intuition around you. I do. The Empress is deeply earthly. She's spiritual. She's deeply intuitive. She's very big on spirituality and growth. And I think your intuition is absolutely spot on here, Taurus, in the month of September. There might be a certain thing or person you're a bit hesitant about. And I think this is going to prove to be right. Be careful, because there could be someone you know might not necessarily be good for you. You might feel they may not have your best interest at heart. You might feel a business deal isn't ideal to undergo, or an asset might not be the best thing to purchase in this month. You'll have a feeling about it, and I want you to go with that feeling, Taurus, because I feel like it's not going to let you down. I feel like it's going to take you in the direction that you need to be taken. So this is quite interesting. Again, it could be with an air sign. Some of you might be ending things with an air sign as well, okay? Or there might be an air sign who's completely changing. It's change, it's transition, it's this person. Maybe they're changing for their better, absolutely. Maybe they're changing because there's a lot of things happening within them. But you'll see those changes. Not only will you feel them, you'll see them in the physical, because you've come up as the Empress here. Now, the Empress rules pregnancy, fertility, romance, birth, and planting seeds. So I think for a lot of you, if you've been waiting to fall pregnant or get your partner pregnant, this might happen, okay? It might not necessarily be planned as well. It's also, the Empress is a very, it's a very earthly energy. She could rule luxurious things. She rules the growth of something. I do sense, because the Two of Cups is here, there's a powerful possibly twin flame connection that's growing here. The Empress is very, very beautiful as well. So some of you have a new attraction, okay, a new love romance. Someone that's going to come in and attract you in leaps and bounds, Taurus. They might get you very, 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 very excited, very aroused, very intrigued. But it can be a card of family. It can be a card of nurturing, spirituality. She is adorned with the crown of the zodiac above her head. So for some of you, there's a lot of spirituality, a very intuitive a month for you, possibly even divine intervention. But I really feel like it's you that intervention is your own, you yourself as a creator. So this is quite a spiritual energy, if anything. But look, some people see her as a sun sign. There can be someone who's coming in with a lot of compassion, a lot of care, a lot of love they want to give you, which is really, really powerful. Could also be a female friend, an aunt, a mother, a figure, someone coming in around you that wants to help you heal. They want to help you overcome something, or you might help someone heal. This could be a water sign ex, a water sign friend, or any sign that's dealing with things emotionally. You'll come in and you'll be their Empress. Very, very powerful. I will leave it at that though, Taurus. Just want to thank you again for watching. Have a fantastic month, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.